Here we go then with Workout Wednesday. Going to go through technique on a couple of movements for working with the back. If you are looking for an actual workout to follow, please use the links to go across to my YouTube, where there's lots of different workouts, as there are from lots of different people providing different workouts. As always, any help with programming for the gym, for working out at home, please give me a shout. So, looking at rows and pull downs, two movements that you would utilise in the gym or maybe at home if you've got some equipment. Quite hard to work through the back with just body weight only exercises unless you're doing pull-ups or rows to a bar, because you've got somewhere you can do that. Now, rows. Often we'll use a machine for the rows, and it's all about getting that height positioning of the seat right, the positioning of the body. The principle with the row is we want the elbows to track pretty much straight back and the hands to come in just above the hips. Now, when we switch to a dumbbell row, often you see using a flat bench, knee on, hand on, and then rowing up. Often what this does, because of the height of the bench in the gym, is actually a little bit low, and then the positioning isn't always greatly stable. If you've got long arms, long legs, then it might be that then your back is not in the best optimal position. A better way to row is with the bench in the gym, bring it up to an incline. I'm going to use this ladder today to represent that. And you're going to put your spare hand on the top of the bench. Then you're going to lean onto it. Now this is even a little bit low for me. But what we want is this back position to be almost parallel to the floor. I could do with it being probably about there for optimal. And then this is the bit that we want to really focus on, is pulling back and around to the hip. So the arm comes up and parallel to the body, back into the hip. So we put the leg back and we're kind of making a gap. And we're going to lift it slightly out to the side rather than too close into the body. But we're going backwards rather than the elbow coming straight up. We want to sweep back into this position. Something like 7, 8, up to 10 reps each side. In terms of weight selection, after the legs, the lower body, the back muscles, the lats, are some of the biggest muscles in the body and correspondingly stronger, definitely for ladies, particularly as you get into training, they'll be stronger than your shoulder press and chest press for most people. So you need to load it up nicely so that you can get a nice feeling and a good movement into that. Now, the next exercise to focus on, which will commonly be in most programs if you have it set by the gym or by a coach or a trainer, will be the pull down. Now, most of the time when you go to the gym, it's set up with a straight bar, and that is fine, good if you are nice and stable and have got the form nailed down. What I usually see coming up in this video is hands a little bit too close, weight actually a little bit too light, and then pulling all the way through. Just that little bit too low, almost like trying to get the chest over the bar. Now, as I just said, back muscles nice and strong. We can weight it a little bit more. When we're training in the gym, we want to be nice and stable. So we don't want this movement. So we want to be pulling just underneath the chin. We want it to be nice and stable. If it's that straight bar that's on, we can change the grip to underhand and pulling in underneath. Or we could go to the V bar, the nice little V bar, and then that is going to mean we could pull almost straight down. And the elbows just tuck in which is one of the functions of the lats, is to bring the elbows down and through. So underhand grip on the straight bar or coming underneath, both really, really good, better options than not 100% knowing where your hands are going to be and not being that stable with that wider hand position. As always, for any help with programming, putting these exercises into the right place in your workout or across your schedule, your week of workouts, please give me a shout. You can drop a comment, send me an email, mark@nwfitness.net, or contact me in the usual ways through social media, and I'll be happy to help.